We are going to do a quick little video to show you how to save it as a JPEG and save as a Photoshop file, just so you know how to submit. And so if you need to submit a PSD or a JPG, how to do that. The first is in Photoshop, understand that any file you work with is a Photoshop file. Anything in Illustrator would be an Illustrator file. Okay, so this file I'm working on is a PSD file. Kind of like if you had Word, you would be working in a doc file, .docx file usually. Same thing here. So I'm working in a PSD. So anytime you work, obviously you save whenever you do anything. So I have saved, I already started saving it, but I would just save as, and let's say I want to save it to my OneDrive, and I suggest everybody is saving it to your OneDrive. So I have my OneDrive folder right here, and I'm going to save it. Now, if you have not seen how to get your OneDrive folder on your computer, I've shown another video that's been posted on how to do that, and you can watch that as well. All right, so I'm going to drop into my graphic communications, and whatever it's going to be, I'm just going to pop it in here for now. And I would just name it whatever. I suggest you don't really need to name it with your own name. Sometimes it might be helpful when submitting, but I'm just going to call it Washington. Whoops, Washington logo. Save it. Now notice the PSD. Okay, so that is going to be the file you work with. That's good. We save it. Boom, saved. All right. Now I want to also save it as a JPEG file, JPG. So for this one here, I'm going to do save as in Photoshop. And now it's in the same folder, but instead of saying Photoshop, I want to go down to JPEG. Right there, okay? It can be named the same thing, which is great. This is a file that you would not be able to change later, so you would just kind of replace it. If you made changes to your Photoshop file later, you would just save another JPEG and replace what you had before. And I hit save there and hit OK. All right, now let's go to your computer and go to the assignment. So from here, I'm going to go to the OneDrive. I'm going to go back to my graphic communications course, which I'm already in, and go to it here. And there's the files. Now, we're just going to choose file from here. Now, sometimes you can drag. I don't know if it's just Windows, but we'll just do it for fun to see what happens. If I take this and drag it in here, it did it. Hey, look at that. Awesome. If I want to add another one, okay, so it looks like you just have to make sure you drag it right over that choose file button. All right, so now I did the PSD. Now I'm going to do the JPEG. Same thing, drag it right under that choose file button. There it is. Click submit, and you should be good to go. Boom, you get confetti. All right, see you later.